Aquarius, welcome to your October monthly love reading here at Soul Evolution Tarot. Today's reading is for anyone who has a special person in mind, and I'll be looking at your current situation and where the situation might be heading in the month of October. I just want you to keep in mind that it is a general reading, so please take whatever is resonating and leave what doesn't. Also check your moon, rising, and Venus placements and see if other videos might be helpful to you. A quick reminder that energies are not gender specific, so assign the roles for yourself as needed. Also, time is fluid and energies shift all the time. Cross watchers are welcome. Other than that, this reading is for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you will feel guided to exchange energy on this channel, please consider liking this video, subscribing, hitting notification bell in order not to miss any of my future videos, and leaving me comments. It all truly helps me to grow my channel so I could do more readings for you guys, and I'm truly thankful for all of your support and feedback. Okay, now let's get into your reading. So, my spirit guides that do no harm to me or through me for the highest and greatest good of all, please come with clear guided messages. So Aquarius, what I'm going to do first is get all the cards on the table along with oracle cards, and that will get into your reading. So if you want to skip this part, the timestamps are down below in the description box. Otherwise, let's begin. Okay, so let's see here. What do we need to know for you for the month of October? Okay, so the first card that we've got for the current situation is Temperance card, okay, Major Arcana. This is Sagittarius energy. Now let's take a look and see what are the obstacles and challenges in this connection. We do have the Queen of Wands coming through. Now let's see what are your desires and aspirations. We have Seven of Wands. Let's see now the root cause of this situation. We have Four of Pentacles coming through. Let's take a look at the recent past and events that were happening between you and this individual. We have Nine of Wands, so a lot of wand energy, a lot of fiery energy. So you might have some, dominant fire placements in your chart, or your person might be a fire sign. Okay, because we do have Sagittarius coming through, or they have strong fire placements. Okay, now let's see here for the month of October, what kind of energy wants to enter your life. So let's see what energies are shifting and changing. Okay, we do have the Empress card. Okay, this is another major arcana, beautiful, and it does represent the sign of Libra and Taurus. Okay, now let's take a look and see what's your current energy towards this person. We have, wow, a lot of majors coming through. So this is the Strength card. Okay, another fire energy coming through. Strength is the Leo energy. Okay, now let's take a look at your person's energy towards you at this time. Okay, we do have Page of Swords. Now, what are your hopes and fears? We have the Four of Cups. And let's see where the situation might be heading in the month of October. We do have the Two of Cups, beautiful energy. Now before we begin, let's grab some other oracle cards. So this is the Romance Angels deck. Okay, so what do we need to know for Aquarius and their person in the month of October? Okay, we do have codependency coming through. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, let's get one more. And we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, so now let's grab some other cards. So this is the Moonology deck. Wow, this one was thick. Okay, we have step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Okay. This one keeps falling. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. Now, this is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So, what else do we need to know for you, Aquarius? Okay, we have number 11 by the book. And one more card from the Energy Oracle. We have number 22, Yin and Yang. Interesting. I do see number 11, number 22. Okay, so a little bit of synchronicities are coming through for you, and we'll talk about it later. Okay, let's grab all these cards on the table first. So what else we need to know for Aquarius and their person? So what other energies wants to come through today? Okay, we do have love, universal, unconditional love, and source. Beautiful. We have present, mindfulness, silence, meditate, and breathe. Okay. We have shadow, fear, pain, trauma, and dark night. And we have individuality, uniqueness, and perfection. Okay there, so now let's start and see what's happening for you guys. So for the current situation, we did get Sagittarius energy, which is card of temperance. Okay, beautiful. So I feel like what's happening between you and this person right now, I feel like you are trying to find some sort of balance or harmony in this connection. Okay, this card is very, in this particular deck, it's very peaceful, it's very calm, and I feel like you might be really working on yourself and really finding harmony within yourself first, and then you also want to achieve this balance and harmony with this individual, because I feel like you really feel a strong connection. We did get quite a few major arcanas here, so to me it's a good indication that this is someone significant in your this lifetime. Okay, so it could be your soulmate or a twin flame for some of you. Now the challenge in this situation, we've got the Queen of Wands. Okay, so it might be representing your person here. I feel like this might be their energy. Again, they don't have to be specifically female or male. This is just energy here. They're coming off as the Queen of Wands, someone who's very fiery, someone very attractive, very confident, very someone who has goals in life, someone who's a good leader. Okay, all these qualities, they do possess all these qualities. But sometimes Queen of Wands, if he or she in this destructive energy. Sometimes Queen of Wands could be jealous, so I feel like there might be some jealousy going on, or I'm also getting here, just because we got codependency, this other person, I don't know if this is your energy or their energy, they might be codependent in this relationship right now, and this is just because they're not in aligned energies within themselves. Okay, so as I said, they might be in this destructive energy, and Queen of Wands, when she's in destructive energy, she might be a little bit possessive, she might be jealous. Okay, so your person might be acting a certain way where you know, they might be really having these jealousy issues, or they might have you know, a tendency to be codependent in this relationship, and it might create this you know, this harmony. However, I feel you, Aquarius, really trying to create this balance between you two. But again, if this other person is not in the right energy, in the right vibration, and not in the right mindset, you can't really cooperate with them and make them you know, feel or do certain things, because they're just not being receptive. So I feel like right now, maybe the challenge between you and this person is this person itself, where they might be really struggling to find this balance within themselves in order to really have these healthy you know, behaviors. But I feel like there might have been this struggle going on, and you really see this, even though you really might want to help out this person in a certain way, they might not be receptive. And again, you can't really help them unless they truly understand that they need to change in some ways, maybe in some of their behavior, and this might be why you're experiencing these, you know, struggles and challenges. As for your desires and aspirations, we do have the Seven of Wands. So again, this card does talk about some sort of challenge here, sometimes even competition. So if there's other people that might be, you know, interrupting this connection, it may create more, you know, more challenges or obstacles for you and this person. However, if we look at this particular card, there's this devil that's holding this girl and kind of trying to punish her. So maybe you feel like this person might be, you know, acting a certain way where they might be punishing you for something, or making you feel like you're doing something wrong. Okay, so their behavior might be even somewhat a little bit abusive. Okay, so if this is the case, then you definitely need to create some sort of healthy boundaries between you and this individual, because you really don't want them to take advantage of you. And you know, if this is their issues with jealousy, this is something that they need to deal with, and this is not your problem. Okay, and you do need to understand that. Now, if we look at the root cause of the situation, we do have the Four of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles sometimes you know, does talk about being greedy, and not in a financial, even though sometimes it could indicate financial greediness, but in an energetic sense, where this person might have been really holding on to you tightly. And again, this might be, their behavior might be coming through this way because they do have codependency issues, and they're just really insecure within themselves. Okay, so this is something that they need to heal first, because codependency could really affect your relationship here. And if you felt like this person was really clinging or really holding on tightly to you, this might have created, you know, challenges, because they might have been crossing your boundaries and, you know, even sometimes blaming you for certain, you know, behaviors, but they're not really realizing that the problem is lying within themselves. Okay, so I really feel that you really want to help them, but at the same time, you cannot do this. You cannot do the work for themselves. They really need to heal this codependency within themselves. Otherwise, I feel like you'll be still struggling dealing with this individual. Now, if we look at the recent past, we do have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so again, I feel like you really felt that you had to put some sort of boundaries or barriers with this individual, because you had to protect yourself. Maybe they were codependent to the point where you couldn't, you know, feel, you know, right being with this individual. Okay, so you might have really distanced yourself a little bit from them, and by doing that they actually became more aggressive or more clingy or more codependent, because this is something that they feel you might be, you know, pulling away, and this way they're kind of like chasing you and really perhaps demanding something from you. Okay, so I feel like you felt the need to really distance yourself and put up these boundaries. Okay, but that's what I'm getting for this past energy. Now I see that this beautiful Empress energy really wants to come into your life, especially in the months of October. So this is actually very abundant energy here, okay? An energy of growth, prosperity, abundance, fertility for some of you, okay, in all the aspects. So this is, I feel, it's indicating that in the months of October you are going to have some sort of either a breakthrough or a shift in your connection, where you're going to really feel that maybe this connection is finally starting to ride in the move direction. Maybe this person will finally, you know, understand what they're doing, how they're behaving, and you know, and start working towards, you know, improving themselves. If not, I feel you're really going to take, you know, your power back with this Empress energy, and you're really going to start, you know, nurturing yourself, really putting time and effort into your own well-being, and really, you know, expanding and growing in this energy, which is beautiful. In any way, whatever the situation might be, I really feel that this Empress does indicate that there's going to be some sort of expansion here, whether or not you're going to continue this journey with this individual, or you're going to, you know, find your own way and continue moving forward. Okay, I do feel that you have feelings and love for this individual, and they might have the same feelings for you, but there's something within themselves that needs this healing, and you know, until they realize that there's nothing you can do in order to help them. Okay, we did get this heart-to-heart conversation, so I feel like maybe you might want to honestly discuss your problems and challenges, and maybe try to get a message to this person that they might be, you know, struggling with certain things like codependency, and really try to explain to them. And if this person is open to receive this message, they're really going to, you know, perhaps understand and improve themselves and maybe change their behavior in this situation. And that's where you both are going to be stepping into this Empress energy and you know, working together and helping one another overcome these challenges. Okay, so I do see that there is a possibility for you to work on this connection together, but you need to honestly discuss with one another what is it that's not working for you at this point, what is it that needs to be changed, okay? And really honestly discuss these things with one another. Now, your energy towards this person, we do have the Strength card. So I feel like you're a very, you know, strong individual. You do have a lot of, you know, willpower, and when it comes to this person, I feel like you do understand that they might be struggling right now, but you're willing to, you know, put up, you know, you're willing to help them out, and you're willing to be strong in this, you know, in this situation. And I feel like you're ready to persevere and not give up on this person, because you do have a lot of love, and at the same time Strength does talk about passionate energy, so there is also, you know, this attraction between you two. So you are willing to really go, you know, and take this high road to, you know, your happiness. So I feel like being in this energy of, you know, strength, you are helping this other individual along the way, okay? Now, their energy towards you is the Page of Swords. So they are coming off a little bit in this immature energy where they're only showing up as a page here. So to me, maybe this person might be also struggling with a bit of immaturity, like emotional immaturity, where they cannot perhaps really express what is it that's going on within themselves. And there also might be difficulty in communication here, because oftentimes Page of Swords does talk about, you know, communicating, okay, communicating their thoughts, their feelings properly. So this person might be still, you know, struggling in that area. However, at this time, their energy towards you, I would say they might be a little bit cold, you know, because this is the sword energy here. And again, they might look and try to create some sort of either a fight or an argument, because they're still in this destructive energy here. However, I feel like you have the strength to really, you know, help them out, you know, with finding themselves, with really overcoming what they're dealing with, because you do have a lot of love for them, okay? Now, when it comes to your hopes and fears, we do have the Four of Cups. So I'm getting with this Four of Cups, you're really fearing that perhaps, you know, you've really missed this opportunity where maybe before you really had some sort of, you know, harmony together, and now things are just not working out for you. So you're kind of in a sense afraid that things cannot be changed with this individual, and you feel really upset and dissatisfied because you really feel strongly for this individual. But at the same time, you're hoping that there's going to be this chance presented to both of you where you might be, you know, really working on this connection together and overcoming any challenges. Now, I do see this beautiful energy of Two of Cups for the months of October. So there is a good indication that you and this person will finally start to really understand one another. Perhaps this person that you're dealing with will finally perhaps, you know, become more on your level and be more mature about their behavior or how they've been acting in the past. And you know, the Two of Cups does talk about beautiful relationship, partnership, you know, there's mutual love here. So I really feel that there is good chance of you, you know, again obtaining this balance, this harmony, this love and understanding in this particular, you know, relationship between you two. But it does require you to both work on this connection in order to really expand you, and perhaps no, you know, for this person to really be on your level. Okay, but you do have this strength within you to really help them out in the situation. Now, the other oracle card that we've got for you, we have step out of your comfort zone. So I feel like what Spirit is trying to say here, that yes, it might be challenging right now what you're experiencing, but there is a need for you to really step out of your comfort zone in order to perhaps, you know, help this individual out. Yes, it might be something that you might not want to do, but just because you do have a lot of love for them, you know, it might require you to be, you know, in this uncomfortable place in order to create this change for both of you. Okay, but you do need to understand that this person also needs to put in time and effort. So if you really see that this person is not willing to, you know, cooperate, then this is something you need to consider. Okay, and don't waste your time and energy on someone who's not really willing to put, you know, equal amount of effort into the situation, especially if they are the ones that are having these you know, codependency issues or other things that might be creating these challenges in your connection. Okay, now we also have number 11 by the book. Okay, so this card is talking about that maybe you've been doing everything, you know, everything that is in your power, really doing the right thing for this person, and now maybe it's time to change things around and perhaps do things differently rather than doing them as you know, or as maybe other people think are necessary. So that's why we do have the step out of your comfort zone card here. Okay, so this is something to consider. Now we also have this yin and yang energy, which talks about feminine and masculine energies balancing and aligning. So for some of you, I'm getting a strong sense that you might be dealing with your twin flame here, and twin flame connection are often very challenging and you know, and difficult to deal with, because they do, your partner, your twin does trigger you and you trigger them, and it creates this you know, triggering energies between you two, and it's sometimes very too intense to face, especially if this is something that has to do with inner childhood traumas or you know, these things that might be deeply rooted within you. Okay, so with this card, I feel like you both really need to be in alignment with your feminine and masculine energies, okay, in order to create this temperance, this balance in your connection, especially for your person. But you too need to perhaps work on some things in your own life where you might really want to find this balance between the masculine and feminine energy. Okay, now moving along with your oracle cards, let's see here. So we did get love, universal, unconditional love, and source. So there is this unconditional love between you two, and I feel you both really feel this and know this about one another. So Spirit is just confirming that you both have this unconditional love, and unconditional love means you are accepting this person for who they truly are, even though they do have their own flaws and maybe they're not completely healed at this time, but you still have this love for them. Again, you don't need to take or accept any toxic behavior, or if they're doing something that makes you uncomfortable. Okay, you don't need to be with this person, but it doesn't mean that even if you are not going to be together, that you're going to stop loving this individual. Okay, because you are I feel like you are understanding them and truly feel this love, and I feel they also feel this love towards you. It's just that they need to do a little bit of the shadow work and perhaps heal anything that's unhealed within themselves, especially when it comes to codependency. Okay, now we also got this card present that says mindfulness, silence, meditate, and breathe. So Spirit is wanting you to spend some time maybe in silence, meditating, really being present, okay, being in the present moment. So don't attach yourself to either the past or the future. Okay, don't stress yourself out how things are going to be unfolding for you, or really being stuck in the past as to what happened between you two, because it's just going to create more chaos and conflict. So you do need to be mindful of that. Okay, now we've also got the shadow here. So it says fear, pain, trauma, or dark night. So I feel like this is more relates to your person, but of course you might also have some shadow work to do, because this healing process, it's sort of like not ever ending process. So there's always something to heal, something to process, and I'm really feeling that this, you do have a lot of, you might have a lot of fear as to how you might be, going about and resolving the situation. But as I said, I'm getting a strong sense that your person needs to do this shadow work, because they might have had this trauma, this fear, this pain within themselves, and this is something that they need to acknowledge. They might also be going through the dark night of the soul, which is also very intense and difficult period, okay, in their life. So they would really, they would really might be struggling overcoming these energies. Now we also got an individuality, uniqueness, and perfection. So I feel like Spirit is wanting you to know that you both are very unique and special. Every individual is unique and special, but sometimes people don't realize this about themselves. And I feel like Spirit wants you to have more of this awareness, okay, and really, tap into your own uniqueness and individuality here. Okay, so guys, I hope this reading was resonating for you and helpful. And anyway, okay, let me know down in the comments what you guys are going through right now, and I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I will see you in my next readings. Take care, guys. Bye bye.